very sad that it's ending.
I want to be a
Very
fresher
sad.
forever.
Honestly.
I want to be a fresher forever. I don't want to be in second year and third year. No. I want to be young.
Things I did just so I could call you mine. How do people think that's like me trying to sing? Like, I can do better. We had a great first year. We'll see you in second year. I haven't sat here in ages and like talked to the camera. We're back! Woo! Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. It's Jessie
And it's Jessica.
So for today's video, we're going to be doing our official first year of university review.
We're talking about how basically we found this year.
Yeah.
Everything that we've learned, pros and cons, accommodation, making friends, what our course was actually like, all of that good stuff.
This year was a bit different than normal. But we still want to give you guys our opinions on like our review basically of University of Birmingham and how our first year went. It's not going to be the same for everyone.
And obviously next year is going to be a lot different, but hopefully you guys can gain some perspective of what we think of our first year. If you haven't checked out our last video, we did our weekend vlog of us going to the University of Portsmouth.
So it was Uni Tour episode 1. So we went to Portsmouth University and we spent a weekend there. So make sure you check the link in the description if you haven't watched that yet. It was such a fun time.
Yeah.
We loved it there. Thank you guys so much for, I think we're on 4.1k. Yeah, 4.1k subscribers. Thank you guys so much. If you want to support us that bit further, you can also watch the ads that will be throughout the video. It helps out a lot. And also at UOB, we heard that our YouTube videos are being played in the marquee on open days, and we had no idea.
So if the University of Birmingham,
If you're watching this and you're playing our video in the marquee, our business email's in the description. Please contact us. We don't mind. Like, it's actually fine.
It's actually fine. It's not weird, but like we thought the university would contact
us
us and let us know that they're using our videos.
We're playing our YouTube videos on open days. So,
but shout out to the University of Birmingham if you're watching this.
If we met you around campus on one of the open days, if you saw us, thank you for coming up to us and saying hi.
And anyone who like comes up to us and says like, oh, are you from YouTube? Thank you for coming up to us. Thank you for watching.
So maybe this will be played in the marquee.
If you guys want to follow us on Instagram, it will also be linked in the description. So if you're new here, make sure you guys subscribe, and we hope you enjoy this.
First up, we're going to be talking about our course and basically what did we study. We finished our first year of sports, exercise and health sciences, or sports science.
So there is other courses around sports science. So there's sports coaching, physiotherapy, and I think golf management. Our year was split into like 2 semesters. So we had semester 1 and semester 2. And so I don't know if this is, I think everyone had semester 1, semester 2. But normally I think there's meant to be
3 semesters. But this time I think there was only 2. First semester we had 3 modules, and then in the second semester we have 3 modules.
So in semester 1 we studied functional anatomy, human physiology and exercise, and becoming a researcher.
For each module they're all weighted a different amount. So I think for us, I had to get a 40% I think in each module.
Every single module to pass the year.
I think.
Yeah.
Or you had to, I don't know if it's 40% for each module or 40% overall.
I think it's 40% for each module.
Semester 1 there was a mix of assessments and how we were assessed. So we sometimes had assessed quizzes that would go on throughout the year, but for most of them we had, all 3 of them, we had a final exam at the end of the year, but some had coursework and some didn't. So for human physiology we had coursework, for becoming a researcher we had a group poster project, but for functional anatomy we just had assessed quizzes and a final exam. So there was a mix of different ways you could be assessed. So but definitely in semester 1 we had a lot more assessed quizzes, and in semester 2 we had a lot more coursework. In semester 2 a lot of our modules were weighted 50-50, 50% coursework, 50% being the exam.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know, if I'm looking back, which semester do you think was harder? I think if I had semester 1 modules in semester 2 I would have done better, because because I'm more used to being at uni. I know what it's like. In semester 1 I was a bit more scared about getting used to things and like just trying to make sure you do your best. Do you know what I mean?
I think it depends on also the type of person you are. Some people do prefer coursework, and some people do prefer like just having assessed quizzes and an exam. Like you revise for one thing and that thing only, and when it's done, it's done.
I think I preferred that.
I kind of did enjoy the coursework because it gave you a chance just in case
the exam didn't go too well.
You had the coursework, but I'm not gonna lie. When I think about it, the coursework was difficult. It was difficult to get a good grade in it.
I think the difference between uni and like sixth form sixth form, you have a mark scheme, and it's like, okay, if you say this, 1 mark. If you say that. In uni, it's not about if you say this, if you say that.
You just have to hope you do well. That's what I think. You have no idea. You don't actually know what you're writing. You don't know if what you're writing is even good.
It's not if you say this, you get a mark. If you say this, you get a mark. It's about how you write it.
Yeah, good critical analysis.
It's not that it's difficult to get a good grade. It's
it
just,
is.
You have to know what you're doing.
You just have to trust in yourself and hope that you're doing the right thing. But it is okay. What we should mention is that obviously we were experiencing uni during COVID time. So probably people are thinking, how did we study? How did we learn? So one major difference was we never went into uni.
I went in more in semester 1 than I did in semester 2. And COVID was like way more serious in semester 1.
Yeah. So what they would do is at the start of every week for each module, they released a set of lecture videos. You basically have to watch those videos, take notes on all those videos, and then you'd maybe have like some activities to do, maybe reading an article.
Get ready to read. That's what I'm gonna say. If you're I don't know what other courses, but if you want to do sports science, get ready to read. Because especially when you start doing psychology,
I think
any minimum like 3-4 articles to read a week.
Yeah. In semester 1, we did go into uni once a week, maybe for a seminar, and you could choose if you wanted to go in, or they did a live Zoom. But literally in the second semester, for every single module, so 3 times a week, you'd have 1 live Zoom that was an hour. Yeah. So we never went into uni.
Like compared to other courses that like I've heard of, we didn't really have that many live sessions.
No.
We had just like 1 for each module. Some people had like multiple
a week. But we only had 3 a week, which was pretty good. Looking back on the whole lecture videos and stuff, it did make it easy in a sense that you weren't forced to get up every day and go somewhere, and it didn't tire you out, but it was mentally draining to sit there every single day watching 30-minute videos.
And there's so many for like, there's maybe like 4 or
5 for one module, and they're all like 30 minutes long, and you have to sit there and you have to just
take in as much as you can. Out of 5 stars, how would you rate the learning and your learning experience? Considering the circumstances, I think it was good.
Yeah.
It was effective, but I guess it depends on the type of person you are. If you enjoy just being able to be by yourself and just get on with it, and not having to be in like a social like interactive space. Yeah.
Sometimes it was nice that you didn't really have to think about talking to someone else.
But I genuinely feel like us first years who went through this like COVID first year, we hate talking to people.
We're gonna struggle next year.
Like honestly, the fact that to put our cameras on was a myth. I think it has its pros and cons. Like you can be comfortable and just go on with your work, go at your own pace. But at the same time, we don't know how to interact with each other. Also, throughout the year, every single person is put into a tutorial group. So it's like when you would have like a form tutor in sixth form. So you have a tutorial group and you have tutorial meetings every week that you have to attend,
almost linked to one of the modules. So we do like preparation work in the tutorial meetings, if that makes sense. Like she'd ask us how we're doing with our coursework. We talk about the coursework.
Most of our like group projects were with our tutorial members.
Yeah.
So we'd go to our tutorial meetings every week and we'd basically just talk about how we're doing with uni, the work, if we need any help with anything, and we'd go over coursework, things like that. So it was helpful. Yeah. But obviously I think in 2nd and 3rd year, able to like go to the meetings and like use them more effectively. So obviously because this year was a different circumstances, we couldn't really go in and like make the most of the facilities. I think the only places we really went to was a teaching and learning building. Because you loved that building.
You don't have to book.
Yeah, you didn't have to book that one.
Yeah, there were other study spaces available on campus, but
we would just always go to teaching and learning. Like it was modern, it was nice in there.
Yeah. Definitely hope that next year we're able to actually go into our buildings for our courses.
I've never walked into the sports science building this whole year. Never walked into it. But we got to make the most of like the sports pitches and the sport and fitness centre, obviously because we joined a sports club. So I love the sport and fitness centre. It's so nice in there. Great facilities. The gym's great.
One thing about first year that I really enjoyed was being part of a sports team. We're part of the Birmingham Pussycats, which is the cheer team at UAB. And I think one thing I would definitely recommend, whether COVID or not, get yourself involved in a society, a sports team. There's so much that you can do, and it just gives you a chance to make friends.
Honestly, I think 90% of my friends are from cheer. Or 90% of the people I know are from cheer.
And you get to meet people in like 2nd and 3rd year, not just first years.
Yeah. Honestly, if I didn't join cheer, this year would have been dead.
Yeah.
It would have been dead.
Just a nice chance to meet different people that aren't on your course or you don't live with.
But in terms of the social life, so let's think, how would I review the social life at University of Birmingham?
Yeah. If you have to split semester 1 and semester 2, which one was better?
Semester 2. 110% semester 2 is better. Because things started opening up April 12th, May 17th, like things started opening up. You could go places. We found our feet a bit more, like with our, like, especially with like maybe our flatmates. We got a lot closer. We knew more people.
I definitely think semester 1, when I look back, I didn't do anything.
I didn't do a thing.
I literally stressed about the work and I didn't need to. I think for next year, for the freshers, it's going to be a really good time. Honestly,
it's going to be a good time.
You need that balance. And when
it talks of like BCU and like they're having fun. Like we think we're having fun, they're having fun. Okay. So we need to be on BCU level. That's why these past couple of weeks our uploads haven't been consistent because we've been hitting the clubs. We've been hitting the clubs. We've been hitting the clubs, guys.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not gonna lie, we've been enjoying ourselves. We feel bad because we should be more consistent
on YouTube, but we've been enjoying ourselves
for the first time in a long time.
Yeah. I think Birmingham's so good for going out, I'm not gonna lie. Because when you go to like Central or anything, it's not just like UOB students, it's Aston students, it's BCU students. I just feel like Birmingham is just lit. Yeah. It's a lit place. It's a lit place to be. What was my best night out?
So far, we have about 2 weeks left before we leave.
Yeah.
So the best night out so far has been Snobs, only because you can pick the room you want to go to. So different rooms have different music. So you know, there's the cheesy classics. There's the R&B and urban. We were in the R&B and urban.
I think most places like the music isn't bumping,
but you can hear the music in there. You can hear it. You can feel it. So it was really good.
So I think obviously you have like we did Bottomless Brunch and things like that.
There's Players, Rosie's, the Cardigan. There's loads of
places around in Birmingham. Like it's so good.
Yeah.
I think
if it was normal first year,
I've really enjoyed myself in Birmingham the past couple of weeks. Just going out and just going to different bars and like clubs and things like that. It's been good. It's been very good.
Being your first year, first time moving away from home, living somewhere else, how did you find it?
For me, I thought that I would be in my bed crying for the first 2 weeks, being like I want to go home.
Yeah.
After the first day, I was like, okay, this is normal.
This isn't too bad.
Yeah. Honestly, I really enjoyed. I like going home because it feels like when you go home, it feels special, and when you come back, it feels special. Do you know what I mean? Being stuck in one place for too long. I was stuck at home for 19 years. We were stuck at home for 19 years. We were stuck at home for so long, if you think about it. So finally getting a change, it was amazing.
And your parents treat you because you're home.
Yeah, honestly, they treat you when you come home, so it's nice. And I feel like you have a better relationship with them.
Yeah.
When you leave, appreciate them more when they're not there.
Like they really kept that house going. They kept it clean.
They ran that house.
They ran that house.
You didn't realise how much they do
actually have to do, because when you have to do it yourself.
But I enjoyed living away from home. I think
we have to be thankful for our flatmates.
Honestly,
that's number one. Because when you hear people talking
the horror story, people being mean to each other, people fighting each other, we were lucky. We were very lucky.
So I definitely think go into uni with a positive attitude. Be kind to your flatmates. Get on as much as you can. But if there's a situation when you're like, I really can't do it, people have
moved accommodations,
move flats. So that's always a possibility, but I think try your best and stick it out as long as possible.
Yeah. Living in Selly Oak, best decision.
Yeah.
The Vale is a different vibe. I love the Vale, and it seems like proper community vibe. And like there's loads of different accommodations next to each other, so you could just be like, oh yeah, let's go Maplebank. Oh yeah, let's go Shackleton. Let's go Chamberlain. But I love Selly Oak. I just love Selly. All the second and third Gs are here as well.
I'm happy that we lived in Selly Oak.
Yeah.
Definitely. The Vale isn't bad, it's still really good, but for us I feel like it was better that we were here.
I did feel like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna miss out so much if I'm not there.
You don't miss out.
You can easily go there, and I just feel like it's nice to have a different. It's just nice. It's just, we love Selly. We love Selly. The only thing I didn't particularly like about first year accommodation was the washing. Circuit laundry, not a fan. I just didn't like the washing.
Why?
I think in just terms of living wise of coming to university first year, living is expensive. You'll spend £200 in a week and you won't know where that money is gone. It's just certain things that you didn't think you have to pay for, but you need to pay for.
Just watch your money carefully. Do not make stupid decisions where you could lose money that you could have used to eat. If that makes sense.
If I could choose a cheaper accommodation, maybe I would have chosen a cheaper one.
Yeah. Be mindful of what you're spending your money on and think, is it really worth it? If you can walk there instead of taking a cab, walk there. Because those £2, £4 really do add up.
It racks up, you know. It racks up. Okay, my final thoughts on my first year at the University of Birmingham was I really enjoyed myself.
Yeah.
I think for what it was, I think I enjoyed second semester way more than the first semester because we actually got to have a balance of social life and work life.
I think coming to UAB was probably the best choice that we made. I feel like we couldn't see ourselves going anywhere else. Like, we really enjoyed our time here, and I know it's only going to go up from here.
Yeah, 100%. Because
it's only the start. It's only the start.
I think second year is going to be the best year.
100%.
I think, guys, keep subscribing. Keep being with us when we go to second year, because I think second year is going to be the best year.
Yeah.
Because I think you really find your feet then.
Definitely join a sports club. That was probably one of the best decisions I ever made. The living situation was good. The learning was good. It was tiring at times. COVID didn't help, but I definitely think next year will be even better. And I'm not gonna lie, it was a really good experience first year.
Yeah.
Like, we can say that we went to uni in the midst of COVID.
Yeah, I still managed to have a good time. So I think first year, let's give it 4 out of 5 stars. Was that high? Some people will be like, what the hell are you talking about?
Out of 10, I would give first year, I'm gonna say 6.
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
First year was a 6 out of 10.
First year was a 6 out of 10. It's only because I know the potential of what it could have been.
Yeah. But I think we were really blessed with everything, with our accommodation, the flatmates we had,
our course,
the learning. I think, especially because we had each other, I think we were very lucky. We had a great first year. We'll see you in second year. Yeah, second year, the work's going to get harder, but it will be more fun. It counts a lot more.
It counts a lot more. It'll be a lot more worth it, but if you see us crying in the corner, don't say anything.
Very sad that it's ending.
I want to be a fresher forever.
Honestly.
I want to be a fresher forever. I don't want to be in second year and third year. No. I want to be young.
Anything, any work get in the way of like your happiness or your mental health or anything, I just say have a positive approach towards all your work.
Yeah.
Try your best and have fun, and you'll have a great first year.
What, 3 more weeks before we leave this accommodation?
You guys are going to see the moving out vlogs and moving into second year housing and all of that.
But
we're growing up. We're growing up.
Hope you guys enjoyed hearing about our first year review. We probably waffled the whole thing.
Yeah.
We don't know. We had pointers on our laptop over here. But we hope you guys got a little bit of a gist of what we thought of it.
Yeah, and how we found our first year.
And hopefully we were able to give you a little bit of advice.
It was good. It was good.
It was.
So we hope you guys have a really good first year. If you're coming to the University of Birmingham,
enjoy it. Please.
If I could do it all over again, I would.
Yeah, I'll do it again.
I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you very soon. Bye.